it up. Okay, so it says streaming. Let's see. Am I actually streaming? Yay! Okay. So I am actually streaming. Good. This is Linux. Yes. So I have moved over completely to Linux. This is my main system, Project Dark. The audio might sound a bit off. That's because I'm working on a few things. Sorry about hitting the microphone. So, pretty much nothing is set up. I do have, like, Among Us and Indica Park and a few other things, but really, really not much. No, I don't want to load Among Us. Thank you. I don't actually want to load Among Us, but yeah. Welcome to Linux, I guess. Which is super, super fun. Let me think. So I do have to set up a couple things. RetroArch. So with this, I need to import manual scan directory. Let me find, because it's one of these that has it. Let me map the hard drive. So these are seen as external hard drives at the moment just because they aren't the correct file system. So Windows uses NTFS, I think Linux uses XT4. And I can read NTFS, so like I can open this, I can read all my data. Happy. But issue becomes now I have to reformat the drives under XF4. Is that the correct thing? I don't even know. Don't care. But yeah, welcome. Test the broadcast streaming from Linux. And it's super exciting because I've been able to get a lot that I didn't think I'd be able to do, like Minecraft. Like, I'm sorry. What? And then let me grab CurseForge. Yes, I'm a terrible person. I add things to my desktop. Let me grab CurseForge. Welcome. So, and then Team SMP. Oh, it would help if I actually hit play. Then play button. And everything's faster as well. Like, noticeably faster. Not just like, oh, it's kind of nicer to run Linux because you get more control and da-da-da-da-da. It's actually faster. Like, I get way better FPS. Oh, it's working on this. Okay. So I don't actually have that long to stream. But this is kind of what I've been working on. Ignore all this mess. This is us testing for a different thing. This is what I've been working on. Really, really time consuming. Top L, mid I think I'm going to use numbers. This is the cross block. So we have the cross block of where it was actually filled on what side. We need that on every layer. So if you can't tell, I'm making a really large spleef map for a Minecraft server that I'm going to start on New Year's. I've mentioned this before on my Twitch, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it on the YouTubes. I used to run the server, and at some point got too much to run, kind of quit for a while. Took a while to get back into Minecraft in general, but eventually I did. Something with these colors is messed up. Slash effect give night vision. What is up with this? Okay. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, so this one goes to that. I'm having a stroke. So that one goes there. And this bottom one, yeah. Okay, I remembered. Oh. Should have fixed the potion. Hold on. Let me go... Hey! I'm smart. I know how to do commands. Sometimes. Yeah. This is what I've been working on. If I actually die real fast, super easy way. Sorry, I'm dumb. I need to actually MVTP to Spleef. So we have like the main lobby. Oh no, you can see the command blocks. I kind of don't like that. We'll see. But we have small map for 2 to 8 people, medium map for 8 to 15 people, large map for 15 to 30 people. Yes, I'm that ambitious. Because the last server I ran, we had an average of 20 people playing, so that's not impossible for what I want. This is how you go home. This is the main lobby, so let me kind of like show you around. My inventories are filled with stuff because I've been working on stuff in creative. But that's just to speed up the process because we have 8 months of work, 2 months to do it. It's down to the wire right now. This is not going to be a permanent place, but this is just where I have the command block. So you go there, and you get... The command is mvtp lobby, and it'll teleport you here from any world. But basically, incomplete. Like, none of the credits are there, none of the decor is there, none of the rules, leaderboards, anything set up. But we have PvP, Spleef, Hide and Seek, and Kart Racing. Took a while to null it down to just those, by the way. I had like 18 different games I was deciding between doing. But my goal is not to be the next Roblox or Hypixel. That's not my job. Not my job at all. My job is to create a fun environment where I can make mental health a easier conversation. So we have the main island, which has the TMB SMP developed games, which is the name of the server, the Murder Birds SMP. And then we have the development islands, which will be a way later in the future thing, but super cool. These little platforms are where third party or like just members of the community can go if they're outstanding builders or when in building competitions or something, they can build their own mini games, teleport pads and everything off of these platforms. Teleport back, and there's 4 of them, north, east, south, and west. So let's say we go to Spleef, teleport you to Spleef, then eventually you can just go to whatever match. And I'm going to have it wired so that it'll tell you if a game is running and how long it'll be. I might create a spectator box so that if a game is running, it teleports you to the spectator box first. And then we'll have medium, large games. Right now, there's no way to teleport over to the games. They're 1,000 blocks out into the void. So, what I do is I just jump into the void.
say having stomach problems or James is having stomach problems and you'd rather take your own vehicle in case something comes up and you have to go.
Oh my god. Anyway, so it's gonna be rainbow. Right now it's not.
I can barely hear you. You got away from the phone. Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and give you a heads up. I've got a box I'm planning to send to you that's it's an in-between. You just had a shit October and Christmas is coming up and I know you're fucking kids. I said, I've been preparing a box every time I saw something that made me think of you. And I'm gonna be mailing it out this coming week. And everything.
But yeah, so different layers, different things. Slash MVTP PvP.
Yeah. I've been having trouble with my mental health and struggling to get up. I just sit in my chair all day. And I couldn't even read. I started watching those videos of becoming Susie's homemaker, basically. I'm not going to be baking my own bread anytime soon because that kills my hips. But I'm buying that. Well, I used to knead and make my own and sell it. But standing in there on that hard ground kills my hips. But I can't buy rugs and mats because my dogs go nuts pissing on them. And Dozer's goes, I don't know why, but any type of rug you buy, he has to pee on it. If you leave towels or plastic in the floor, he won't pee on it. And everything. But I'm starting to order the stuff to make some of my own mixes because gravy mixes are fucking ridiculous. They're now like $1.50 a pack for generic. Yeah. So I tell several that you have to make your own drum gravy mix, your own au jus.
But yeah, so this is what I've been doing. So this is technically the PvP map, but not. So this is a hide and seek map, actually. 2:31. I forgot my server resets at 2:31 every day. And what screen is that going to open on? Hey, it opened on the correct screen. Give me my display back. Give me Discord. I can show you something cool. So if I go to TMBSMP, like the official server, every day, that one, 2:31, 2:31, 2:31. Occasionally it'll open at a different time. This was during the AWS outage. 2:31. Funny enough, this used to go back way further, but I purged a lot of these. I've been working on the server for a while. But yeah, we have everything set up in development. It is run by my business bot. There we go. Now I can see. And it knows my keybinds. Good. Occasionally that breaks keybinds, but I think we fixed it in the last thing. Also, VSync doesn't really work, and screen tearing's really bad. I'm not sure if that's a Linux thing or a configuration error. Put that back to 70. I was using it when I was filming, because this just doesn't look as good as having a slightly tighter view. Put it in cinematic camera. Like, it just looks better with a slightly tighter lens, so. Like, see? This looks better. Technically, for some shots, especially landscape, I'll actually go as far as 40. And then oop, I screwed that shot up. Hold up, let me run that particular shot back. I'm not going slow enough. Hold up. So in this case, I need a wider lens to be able to get closer. So in this case, we'll go, I don't know, 55.
Younger.
I'm on. People can't. Oh my god. Fine. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream. Alright, so I shall stream probably later, and yeah, thank you for joining. I will rebuild my OBS later.